Hello, Luna. I'm doing the last bits of the infights, and I'm gonna start playing. Can you hear me okay? I feel like I feel like I'm hearing something in my ears. I swear I feel like I'm hearing something in my ears. Shouldn't be audio right now, but maybe I'm just going crazy. I think I'm going crazy. No, you can hear. Oh, you can hear me fine. Okay, yeah. No, I in my headphones, I hear like some noises, but it's not being picked up by OBS or something. It's the same noise. It's the same noise over and over again. Yeah. Oof. Uh, just a demon living in my headphones. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like, you know, the noise where like someone like connects something together, like sort of like a belt or like a strap. You know, like they suddenly have armor or whatever, and they're adjusting the straps and pushing the straps in and stuff. It just happens over and over again in the same sound, and it's driving me crazy. I can't figure out what it is on OBS. I don't see it. To the gates of hell, probably. You know, it's honestly possible. It really is. I do not doubt the. I, my other laptop is almost set up. It's a bit slow, anyways. I have a lot of Discord servers. I'm gonna get banned from them eventually. From posting all the time. Hello. Did you change your. Oh, wait. They're opening. Although normally I would hear it if they open. Okay. I thought somebody else was here because they have. You put a dot in between, or a parenthesis. Not parenthesis. A period in between one of the words, so I was very confused for a second. I was like, what? It doesn't do hyperlinks very well. Alright, so there's that. Hello, Gab. I want to make sure, so if you guys wouldn't mind telling me whether it's loud or not, I can make sure if it looks good, but like, I'm not gonna listen to myself. Like right here, it's obviously pretty quiet, but. But if it's like too loud, I can lower it.
I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly.
Sadly, this one
I perceive that this also
doesn't have
chasing after
subtitles, but
wind.
the next ones will.
For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Alright, so I do have to change some of these controls first off.
I can't.
Because for some reason RB instead of RT is to run.
He's rejecting the treatment, retreating.
Desmond, I need you to try and relax.
Let me try and stabilize.
Focus. Listen to the sound of my voice.
Because for some reason B is to attack instead of X.
A picture of the past.
Y is gentle push instead of B. It's really weird.
It's not working.
Give it a moment, mister. He'll adjust. The first time is never easy.
We're losing him.
That's enough, Mr. Miller.
We need to pull him out. Now.
All right, Desmond. We're going to try and bring you out now.
It's a little loud for you.
I told you he'd be fine.
Bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
Saved my life? You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Fix it after this cutscene.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are, what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die? Lie down. A wise decision.
Whoa. Where am I?
You're inside the Animus.
Which is...
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
genetic memory.
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very well. We'll start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well? Genetic memory, if you will. Migration, hibernation, reproduction. How do animals know when and where to go? What to do?
That's just animal instinct.
Now you're arguing semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We've found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can get, so it's where we'll have to start. I'm uploading the tutorial program now.
Alright, so you guys said it was too loud. Sorry about the lag. I forgot I was downloading something. Alright, tell me how that is.
Warning. Data stream unstable. Attempting to restore synchronization. Hello, Subject 17. This tutorial has been prepared in order to better acclimate you to the Animus's control system. Instructions will follow shortly.
Alright, then these controls are wild. Okay, so high profile. Interesting. It doesn't register triggers. Okay. I don't know if these are right, so I'm just gonna do it anyways. Does it sound better? Okay, good. Everything should be on. I don't know what those buttons are, but it should be on for the most part.
The synchronization bar represents how in sync you are with your ancestors' memories.
There's still more we gotta do. Pan down. Pan left. Make sure target locket's a button so we can chase people.
If you ever fall completely out of sync, the
I
Animus will
fixed it.
restore you to your last synchronized position.
I don't know
You
why
are
the
currently
triggers don't work,
dangerously
but
close
that's
to desynchronization. Please follow all forthcoming instructions in order to restore system stability. The Animus
it's alright.
utilizes a puppeteering concept to control the actions of your ancestor. I'm loading subroutines to validate your body's adaptation to the Animus. We will begin by exploring the default actions of each input. While standing still, use the head button to observe your environment. Good. Use your empty hand to walk through these jar carriers without causing them to drop what they're holding. Proceed to the marker to continue the synchronization process. Well done. The Animus differentiates between two fundamental actions: low profile and high profile. Low profile actions are socially acceptable. High profile actions are more action oriented. Hold the high profile button to see how your heads up display changes the context of the puppeteering inputs. Excellent. We will continue your synchronization process by testing some high-profile actions. Grab and throw this individual onto the marker by using the empty hand button in high profile.
Sorry, that's good enough. No, it's not good enough. Wait. That's annoying.
Good. Using your legs button in high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is useful to escape from soldiers or to get closer to a fleeing target. However, be careful not to bump into anyone, for you can lose your balance and tumble to the ground. While sprinting, reach the marker before this man does. Well done. The Animus will also provide other important information. The social status icon gives you information on your social status. The different states will be explained in context soon. This icon appears when a soldier is looking at you. The yellow color means the soldier is either unaware or suspicious of who you are. To illustrate the change in awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, lock onto your target. Now, select your hidden blade. With your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him by using your armed hand button.
It's that simple.
Damn! Where is the heathen responsible for this?
I like how they don't see them immediately. Like when they look over that way. Which is
The dead body has alerted the soldier and changed his awareness to informed, as represented by the red witness indicator. Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable behavior undertaken at this time will likely provoke an armed response. Provoke this soldier.
Stop the assassin!
Notice how the social status icon has changed to exposed. Use the ladder and try to break the line of sight.
You won't get away from me! I can...
Excellent. The line of sight has been broken. Now run into the roof garden to hide from the soldier. Good. Your social status indicates that
That's all you gotta do to get away.
the soldier is still looking for you. Wait until your social status changes again.
You do well to hide.
Well done. The soldier has lost your track. You are now anonymous, and you can exit the hide spot. Excellent. Being anonymous will fill your synchronization bar and make your job as an assassin easier. There are different places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish.
Like, I kind of get the other three, but the first one doesn't make sense because technically they could just look directly at you.
Let us continue with a demonstration of Blend. Blend can be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker behind the soldiers. Good. Now that you are fully synced, a new ability is available to you. Referred to as Eagle Vision, this sixth sense helped your ancestor understand the intentions of people around him. Well done. Remember, Eagle Vision will only be available once you are fully synced. Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestors' way of life will assist you with staying in sync. The Creed consists of 3 tenets. First, never hurt an innocent person. Second, always be discreet. Third, do not compromise the clan. Should you lose sync, you can restore synchronization by reliving key moments of your ancestor's life, or by respecting the Creed. You have successfully completed the tutorial. The most stable memory block will now be loaded.
Wait!
So
There
good.
must be
All good to
another
go.
way. This one need not die.
An excellent kill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the Creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way of...
My way is better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
The Master believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure?
I do not know. All that matters is the Master considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
I love the music in this game. Like the static music. The same thing with Odyssey. So good.
There. That must be the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet. Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it,
The sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair!
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy, and here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
It's putting you to sleep. Go. This is not how it happens in the book, but I'm gonna walk down. Wait, what? I think he just jumps down in the book, but still.
Hold, Templars! You are not the only ones with business here.
Ah. Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Blood.
No! You know not the things in which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die. Men, to arms! Kill the assassins!
Skipping part of memory to a more recent one.
It is good.
Altair, you've returned.
Raouf.
It is good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Is the Master in his tower?
Yes, buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects you.
My thanks, brother.
Safety and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
Why is he running around?
When will he stop acting like a fool?
I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish.
What is that man thinking? Has he lost his mind?
We'll sleep soon, but I'll text you once you're up. Okay.
He returns at last.
Abbas.
Where are the others? Did you ride ahead hoping to be the first one back? I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of assent.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the Master. He waits for you in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later, brother.
It isn't on.
The master waits within.
Altair,
Master.
come forward. Tell me of your mission. I trust you have recovered the Templar's treasure.
There was some trouble, Master. Robert de Sable was not alone.
When does our work ever go as expected? It's our ability to adapt that makes us who we are.
This time it was not enough.
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
Lost to us.
And Robert?
Escaped.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before. And you return to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak! Not another word! This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No! You'll do nothing. You've done enough. Where are Melik and Kadar?
Dead.
No! Not dead.
Melik?
I still live at least.
And your brother?
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! And my brother... my brother would still be alive! Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've what your favorite failed to find. Here, take it. Though it seems I've returned with more than just their treasure.
Master, we are under attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's village.
So he seeks a battle. Very well. I'll not deny him. Go. Inform the others. The fortress must be prepared. As for you, Altair, our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
It will be done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to go here just yet. I'm over here doing things early.
Altair, it's good you've come. We need your help.
What's happened?
Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to get away. Most, but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars.
Did it start downloading again? I feel like it started downloading again. Why is it doing this? I told it no. That it refuses to acknowledge. Wait, where? Fine.
Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
Hello. Welcome. Not today. How are you? The third king.
Break off the attack and return to Masya! Al-Mualim commanding!
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Altair, come. Al-Mualim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise plan for our guests. Just do as I do. It should become clear soon enough.
He's going to cause trouble. What is that fool doing?
It's been so long since I played this.
Stand on that platform, Altair.
Heretic! Return what you have stolen from me!
You've no claim to it, Robert. Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
Spin. You can't hear me
You
either.
play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game.
So be it! Bring forth the hostage! Your village lays in ruins, and your stores are hardly endless. How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry and their food is gone?
My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings.
Good. Then they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
Oh, my leg! Ah! Oh, my leg!
Quiet, or the Templars will hear us. I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes there will bring you to a trap we've set. Go and release it. Rain death upon our enemies.
What do you mean it's easier in low profile? Doesn't matter if I'm in low or high profile. Doesn't change anything. Maybe the speed at which I go, but that's really about it. Yeah.
His force is broken. It shall be a long while before he troubles us again. Tell me, do you know why it is you are successful? You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple, Altair, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget. I will remind you. First and foremost, stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And stay your tongue, unless I give you leave to use it. If you are so familiar with this tenet, then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die. Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child, or I swear I'll tear it from you with my own hands. The second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd. Do you remember? Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself, drawing attention before you'd struck. The third and final tenet. The worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy to our home. Every man we've lost today was lost because of you. I am sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise.
Dun,
And so
dun.
you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling him out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another hour or 2?
Why don't we discuss this in the conference room? Give Desmond a minute to stretch his legs.
I really don't see the need.
Warren, please.
Fine.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
I don't appreciate your questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that, too. I believe it's called stupid.
Lucy, this isn't my decision. I don't set the deadlines. But I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Layla?
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down. And then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. You just need to have a little faith.
Fine. But I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat. Bad enough we have to traipse through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
Oof, Desmond.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
Damn it, they locked the door. Gotta say, that's a little creepy, Doc. Waking up to you standing over me. You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
Ooh, wonder who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
What do you mean, almost?
They didn't go far enough. To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education. Re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is it then?
Now that would be telling.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
How am I gonna do that if I don't have the ability to throw things?
Alive. But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see, and then you slept the sleep of the dead, of the womb, that you might awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassin fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is! But you, my son, have not found inner peace. It manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the
Thank
one
you
to
for
say
the
that
follow,
nothing is true and everything is permitted?
I'm not going to try to pronounce that, I'm sorry. But thank you for the follow. Welcome.
It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You'll see you have been stripped of your possessions, your rank as well. You are a novice, a child once more, as you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back into the Brotherhood.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
So you'd have me take a life?
No. Not yet, at least. For now, you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Others tracked your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
Then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable, one of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
Alright then. A traitor we must find.
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor?
Yes. Begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
I wonder where he's talking. What's he doing that for?
Why is he running around? You should have watched where he was going. Was that absolutely necessary? Is there a reason for him to do that?
I know what I saw. Musun opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
I can't. Masun did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masun's accomplice.
He's disappeared. Hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
He should stop acting like a child. What is he running from? He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't help him.
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
I just love this music.
What is that man thinking?
Soon, all your eyes will be opened to the truth. We stand upon the threshold between this world and a new one. A better place where all might live as equals. But man like Al-Mualim would see this dream destroyed. Today's attack was but the first. And more will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his lies. Is it a fight you want? What? More people fighting?
Enough! I yield! I yield!
Speak quickly then. I've no interest in your games. Why did you betray us? And who do you serve?
We serve the Templars. You should too. Their cause is just.
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right. And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al-Mualim who will judge.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You stand accused of betraying our brotherhood and opening the way for our enemies.
Oops. Did it break? No. Okay.
How do you answer to these charges?
I deny nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart, but truth. I will not repent.
Then you will die. You did well, Altair, and have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
What will become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted. These men must be destroyed. Soon enough, we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed your test then. What now?
Oh, my child. We've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it. 9 men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the Crusades continue. You will find them. Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir. Let him be the first to fall. Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
If you believe it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
Since there's no achievements, I'm probably just gonna play through as fast as possible. There's no rewards or anything
Altair,
like that
it
for
seems my
doing
students do not
anything.
fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
I don't know what button 7 is.
You must be busy. I understand.
Button 7 is start.
You must be busy. I understand. Don't toss your weapons around so carelessly. You won't often get a second chance to strike.
I wonder what is up. How reckless can one get? It's going to hurt someone. Is there a reason for him to do that? You ever see someone do that before? I see you. Oh, somebody tell me why he's doing that. What is he running for? He'll hurt someone at that speed. He seems to be in a hurry.
You can use stealth kills to create a distraction by throwing a knife, pushing somebody off a roof.
You know, I'm just gonna let that finish because it wants to download so badly. I'm just gonna let it finish. It's only like 7 minutes. Yeah, no achievements? Yeah, no achievements.
create diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers will leave their posts.
My game loads way too quick. Confused.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah or by pickpocketing.
Is he running from someone? Don't! Don't let him get away! He's hiring him! Come back here!
To Damascus.
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuers and break their line of sight.
Stop this, please! You're hurting me! Help! I need help! Please, anyone! Your life ends now!
Thank you, boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
is indeed.
Yes, come, come. Let me show you everything I have. I have exactly what you need. I've got what you need. I'm sure of it. Take a look. See if I'm not right. You there. Yes, you. Come. Come. See what I've to offer. Ah, you come to the right place. There's no better merchant than I.
You can apologize for that.
I think we have to do one of these in the city. So I'll just do that.
Want a bargain? I'm your man. Come.
Make room.
Yes, come, come, people. Yes, you. Let me show you everything I have. See what I've to offer.
What do you want?
For today only, I've decided to reduce prices a little.
Do you understand?
Yes, I am to deliver the letter to your merchant friend.
And you know who to see?
The same man as always.
Do not think to betray my presence in this city. We have many eyes, many ears.
And many arms, yes. Good for silencing those who say too much. I know this well. You have my word.
Good. Then be quick about it. Time is short.
Oh, what is it?
That man looked directly at me.
Yes, come, come. Let me show you everything I have.
Waiting. You helped us always. Be strong. Strong like Salahadin. Take up arms against our enemies. In whatever way you can.
Want a bargain? I'm your man.
Force him. Force the Christian king and his army of infidels.
Come to me.
They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they arrive, they leave only suffering in their wake.
Can I, like, map a button just for map? Like, is that a thing?
I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it. This is an ill omen.
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa,
He must be late for something.
thief! You are filth!
Safety and peace, Altair. I trust you are looking for information to aid you in your strike against Tamir. I fear I've nothing to offer. But Bahir might. He shouldn't be too far from here.
That will cost you your life!
Stop it, please!
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
You will die here! You wish to die? So be
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Please not do that again.
Strange, I've never seen someone do that before.
I am at your service.
Now, why is he doing that? Did you see that?
So they've sent you, eh? An interesting choice, though not my place to judge. The Rafik has asked me to observe the souk that Tamir calls home. Here's what I have learned. There's a group of troublemakers who gather around its southeastern exit. They and the guards do not get along. Find a way to earn their friendship, and they'll surely be of service to you.
Favor with us, that he may grant us victory. Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere.
We can scrap this one all the way here. I think we only need to do 3 things per target to exclusion of some unique targets, but
Something caught your eye?
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
You'll find everything here, my friend. There's nothing I do not have. Like what you see?
I'm telling you, it's rats.
No, it's children. I hear them laughing.
Rats or children. Either way, it's bad for business. All that noise!
Someone needs to get up on those beams and clear them out.
I wonder how they're getting up there.
Must be through the central courtyard.
Then we should ask the guard to have a look.
Ah, they're all much too busy polishing the backside of their master.
What is he doing? action than I.
Die, thief!
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
Altair, it is good to see you, and in one piece. You as well, friend. I am sorry for your troubles. Think nothing of it. A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain it was plainly understood. It's quite all right.
Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you?
Is that all?
I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass?
A man named Tamir. Al-Muallim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it.
I trust you have searched the area to better understand your enemy.
Yes. Here's what I've learned. Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor, and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the single largest death dealer in the land.
And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight?
A meeting is being arranged at Souk El Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go. Let Al-Mualim's will be done. You may rest here until you are ready.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Let go of me. I've done nothing wrong.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Help me. Somebody help me.
Die, thief!
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
I'm pushing the button, but it's refusing to jump.
Help!
Die, thief!
Help! Please help!
Thief! You are filth!
Were there no air assassinations in this
I've
game?
done nothing wrong.
You dare steal in my presence?
Can you jump?
That will cost you your life!
Help me! Somebody help me!
Weha!
I'll have your head! Down, infidel! Where is he? Get him! Filthy heretic! Ah! You can't escape!
Would you come along when you did? Another minute and they would have made off with me.
No! Where is the one responsible? I'm glad to finally meet you, friend.
I stand before you to deliver a warning. You won't find Richard take Jaffa. There will be no stopping him.
Listen here, citizen. If your tires are something good, then I have many things, too many things. You are wise indeed, which is why you've come to me. see what I've to offer. You won't believe your eyes. Could I interest you in this maybe? No? Well, there's more. Much more. You won't find better prices anywhere.
Excuse me, sorry.
Everything's new. Is there a reason for him to do that? Finest wares in all the land. I have exactly what you need.
Someone should trap him before he hurts himself. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Fine. All I ask is for a few coins.
Let me show you everything I have.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
The numbers change nothing. Your men have failed to fill the order, which means I have failed my client.
We need more time.
This is the excuse of a lazy or incompetent man. Which are you?
Neither.
What I see says otherwise. Now, tell me, what do you intend to do to solve this problem of ours? These weapons are needed now.
I see no solution. The men work day and night, but your client requires so much, and the destination. It is a difficult route.
Were it that you could produce weapons with the same skill as you produce excuses.
I have done all I can.
It is not enough.
Then perhaps you ask too much.
How's it going?
Too much? I gave you everything. Without me, you would still be charming serpents for coin. All I ask in return was you fill the orders I bring you. And you say I ask too much? You dare disrespect me?
Peace, Tamir. I meant no insult.
Then you should have kept your mouth shut.
No! Stop!
Stop? I'm just getting started.
No! Stop!
You have a dog, huh? I've been here,
Stood before
for Sunday and Monday. Luna and I played right before, like we got off playing, or Fussy and I got off of Grove right before you logged on. I didn't think you would log on because, or stream, because it was the holiday.
Let this be a lesson to the rest of you.
Americans like their holidays, so I thought you'd be celebrating the holiday with your family.
Now get back to work.
So we decided to play, and we noticed that you were playing as soon as we got off. Or you were streaming when we got off.
Be at peace.
We were already tired of the game.
You'll pay for this.
I'll be on Sunday though.
And all your
For sure. Sunday and Monday
you're
again.
The one pays now, my friend. You'll not
I
profit
need to create a
from suffering
schedule.
any longer.
You think me some petty death dealer, suckling at the breast of
Okay,
war?
my bad.
A strange target, don't you think? Why me, when so many others do the same?
You believe yourself different then?
Oh, but I am. For I serve a far nobler cause than mere profit. Just like my brothers.
Brothers?
Ah, but he thinks I act alone. I am but a piece. A man with a
I'll
part
start
to play.
posting when I stream in the Discord.
You'll come to know
Don't
the
you get
others
a
soon.
an auto
They won't take kindly to what you've
link
done.
drop every time you start
Good.
streaming?
I look forward to ending their lives as well.
Because I saw it.
Such pride.
That's a thing that happens.
It will destroy you, child.
And this is our beginning of our Assassin's Creed series playthrough. I played some of Odyssey on the stream, but I played some of Valhalla, but I haven't finished Valhalla. So I wouldn't really call Valhalla Assassin's Creed.
Get away from me! What are you doing?
It's so annoying, I can't grab things. It's not. It's a good game, but it's not really Assassin's Creed. I've noticed, ever since they did Origins, like Origins was pretty close, but I've noticed when they did Origins and Odyssey, they started taking more and more of Assassin's Creed out because people really like the RPG mechanics of Origin, which is fine. But they decided to, I don't know, they just take more and more Assassin's Creed out of the game. It's not Assassin's Creed anymore. Like, I don't know. If you watch through my playthrough, you'll start to notice, like, the game's gradually becoming RPGs first off. That's not really the problem. That's after, I think it's after Syndicate or on Unity, maybe even before Unity, they started to change the entire series. And honestly, with their announcement of the MMO that they're making for Assassin's Creed, I believe honestly it's just the final nail on the coffin to close down the game series. I mean, obviously I'll find a way to play it. I love Assassin's Creed. I'm devoted, but I know when it's dying. And a lot of times, like, even when they started doing Odyssey and the other ones, they're like, why do they keep bringing this, like, computer stuff into it? Why does, you know, why is it this, you know, all the things that make Assassin's Creed. And it's not really that it is a problem. It's more so along the lines of they want an RPG and not an Assassin's Creed. Which is perfectly fine. Ubisoft should be making an RPG with the mechanics they've developed through Odyssey and Valhalla, but they shouldn't call it Assassin's Creed. They really shouldn't. Like, Valhalla just barely passes the Assassin's Creed check. Because the whole point is that you're reliving past memories. If you notice as you go through at least with the newer ones, it's more about customization and clans or what'd you see me? I like great massive battles, and it's not really, that's not really how Assassin's Creed is. I mean, there are scenes where there's fights and stuff. But how do you see me? Yeah, that's fun. Like, how did you... Really? I myself, I've completed all of them but 2. I haven't played much of Valhalla just because my computer doesn't like really running Valhalla, but...
Word has reached me of your victory, Altair. You have my gratitude
I
and my
haven't finished
respect.
Rogue.
Thank you.
Rogue just,
It is a shame
it rubs me
that
the
other
wrong way.
assassins
It's weird.
continue to hold you in such poor regard. Rafik, I do not care what the others think of me.
As you wish, Altair. You should bring news of your victory to Al-Mualim. I'm certain he has more work for you to do.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Like, wait, maybe that's how the roads are. Alright. Don't crash. Texting and driving is bad. Even though it's not technically texting, but it's still bad.
Out of the machine, Mr. Miles.
What's the matter, Doc?
Miss Stillman is once again insisting I let you rest.
So, feel like telling me who put the stick up his ass?
We have a deadline. 1 week. Well, 6 days now.
Deadline?
I can't talk about it.
Man, put yourself in my shoes. I'm being held hostage by a group of scientists. At least I think you're scientists. And forced to spend all day in some crazy-ass machine. You won't tell me what you're looking for or why you want it, but I'm supposed to be thanking you for keeping me alive. This is so fucked. Sorry, but it is.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see. I don't know. Maybe give me some answers?
I can't. And it's better this way. Safer.
Safer for who?
Both of us.
Hey, you know what? I've got a question I think you can actually answer.
What's up?
Why is it that sometimes the guys in there talk like they're from the future?
The future?
I mean the present. Now, today, whatever.
You've probably noticed that English has become the official language of the Holy Land.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The Animus is translating speech it deems vital into more modern English, so expect a few anachronisms. I could probably make it more authentic, but... You ever read Chaucer?
Who?
Yeah, definitely not for you.
Can you tell me more about Abstergo? What goes on here? Beyond the whole keeping me prisoner thing.
Abstergo is one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world. Their primary focus is antidepressants. There's some information on the computer over there.
But you already said this isn't about testing a drug. So what's the deal?
I don't like where this is going.
So it's safe to assume the Animus is not a part of their public face.
What, you haven't seen the commercials?
Oh my god. She has a sense of humor.
I'm sorry, Desmond. I've got a lot of work to do. Like I said, if you want to know more about the company, take a look at the computer. The telecommunications stuff is particularly interesting. Aren't you tired?
Well, saying get back to work, please. We have a deadline. P.S. Why do you assign your emails? It says right up top who it's coming from. It's lined up like Layla earlier. What do you mean? General information on all of Abstergo employees are prohibited from discussing corporate policy proceedings and projects in light of pending litigation. You are all reminded Section 2.15 in your employment contracts. You acknowledge and agree that Abstergo has developed such confidential information by the investment of significant time, effort, and expense, and that such confidential information provides Abstergo with significant competition advantage in its business. You acknowledge and agree that a breach of this agreement by you will therefore result in irreparable harm to Abstergo, the extent of which would be difficult to ascertain. In any event, money damages will be inadequate as a remedy in the event of such a breach. Accordingly, you agree that in the event of a breach of this agreement by you, Abstergo shall be entitled to injunctive or other equitable relief as the court deems appropriate, in addition to any other remedies which may have available. Should you have questions, please do not hesitate to contact your human resources manager. Thank you in advance for your compliance. Warren, found your access key pin again today out by the parking lot. You really need to start keeping it in your pocket instead of letting it hang off your coat. Try and take better care of your things, Warren. Imagine if security had found it. They'd have shut us down for at least a day to reprogram all the computer access codes. Great, leave it at my desk. Worry less about my things and more about making the items work. Thanks.
Can't talk. Gotta work.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
Where's Lucy?
Oh, don't worry. She'll be with us soon enough.
So why are you doing all this, Doc? What are you hoping to accomplish?
You turned the television on lately? Read the newspaper?
Never cared much for that stuff.
Then, let me sum it up for you. The world's a mess. It's pathetic, really. You've seen it firsthand yourself. 1,000 years between you and your ancestor, and society remains just as barbaric, just as stupid.
And your point is?
Order, Mr. Miles. The world needs order. That is what we're working towards, and that is what you're helping us to achieve.
You expect me to believe you're building a better tomorrow?
That's exactly what we're doing. The human race calls out for direction. They want to know why they're here, what they're meant to do. Well, we're going to tell them. And once they understand how to live their lives, everything will be better.
Better how?
An end to all conflicts, large and small. Isn't that what you assassins strive for? Peace in all things?
I told you, I'm not an assassin.
Right, right.
I still don't see where I fit into things.
In time, Mr. Miles. In time, you'll understand. Or you won't. I don't care either way, as long as you show us where it is.
Where what is?
Yes, we are.
Okay, I think I want to fit into memory block 3.
Start your memory already.
Shut up. I'm gonna complete memory block 3 next time we play. I do memory block 4 and 5. And then let me do 6 and 7. Like 2 each time.
Selecting the hidden blade during fight will allow
Depending
you
on how
to
long it
quickly
takes, of
dispatch an
course.
enemy you've thrown to the
I
ground.
may do more.
You've done well, Altair, and I'm confident that this is but the first of many successes.
Tamir spoke as if he knew you well. He implied my work had a larger meaning.
Significance comes not from a single act, but the context within which it is performed. The consequences born of it.
Then is there more I need to know?
Altair, your greatest failure was born of knowing too much. If I choose to withhold information, it is only to ensure you do not make the same mistake a second time.
I see.
No, you don't. And it will remain this way until you've learned your lesson. Still, you have performed competently, and as such I restore a rank and will return a piece of your equipment. Go now, either to Akka or Jerusalem. There are men in both cities who require your attention. The Bureau leaders can tell you more about what needs to be done.
Oh, we can do counters finally. Good, good, good. Even from dying in fights now.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. You must be busy. I understand. You must be busy. I understand. Don't toss your weapons around so
not cause
carelessly.
any trouble.
You won't often get a second chance to strike.
What's he doing?
What's got into him?
What got him in trouble? I wonder what
Doesn't get really good until that's 3-2, honestly. Then it kind of slows down in 3, but my favorite one would have to be 4, without a doubt. My least favorite would be 3.
Use the action view to gather information about your surroundings.
What would cause him to run like that?
Careful. I'm in no mood.
Is he running?
I think Acre is pretty quick to get to, so I'm gonna go to Jerusalem first.
You will not get away from me!
Jerusalem is one that is obnoxiously hard to get to. At least the first time. I get lost on the way to Jerusalem all the time. think I found the correct path for this. At least for the most part, it looks okay. No, there's not enough time for me to get lost. Like, not enough distance for me to get lost. Alright, I'll be right back at these
Selecting
restaurant
the hidden blade during fight will allow you to quickly dispatch an enemy if thrown to the ground.
I'm back.
That looks painful. You've something to say. Give up! Nowhere to run! I will hurt you!
Nobody gets away from who could have been. I'm sorry. I like how I assassinated that dude right in front of his buddy over there, and his buddy didn't even flinch.
What do you want? What you lack, he will provide. All that is asked is an honest day's work. A small sacrifice for great reward.
Has he lost his mind?
Eat now. These are troubled times in which we live. Food is scarce, money tight, but it need not be this way. There are opportunities for those with the courage to seize them. Who knows what the future holds? What tragedies
He
tomorrow may
dodged
bring?
an arrow right there.
An uncertain future. Protect the
I
ones
didn't
you
even
love.
know where he was.
And you will be rewarded. Talal provides. You need no longer go without. Any man willing to work can have his due. Come, speak with me, that you can be what Talal can offer. The comforts of a fine life can be yours. Talal understands your pain. What you lack, he will provide. All that is asked is an honest day's work. A small sacrifice for great rewards. Who knows what the future holds? What tragedies tomorrow may bring? Defend against an uncertain future. Protect the ones you love. Work hard and you will be rewarded. Talal provides.
Talal provides.
Who knows what the future holds? What tragedies tomorrow may bring? Defend against an uncertain future. Protect the ones you love. Work hard and you will be rewarded. Talal provides.
You die now!
I have nothing to say to you.
Speak to me or speak to God. It's your choice.
You won't stop the work he does. Cannot stop it.
Stop what? What work?
He prepares them for the journey.
Journey where?
They are held in his warehouse. And when the time comes, they are sent to Akka.
Where's this warehouse? And why Akka?
Talal tells me what I need to know. Nothing more. It is safer that way.
For him, perhaps. Though not, I fear, for you.
Holds and slaves within a warehouse. I think we need to get some more information before we go around and start officially stabbing people. That's awful, I shouldn't have said that.
Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. That will cost you your life. We must resist. We must push back. Consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor.
Yeah, that didn't mess up anything for us.
Fighting for what we believe in. You must not worry. No greater glory than this.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Your presence here deprives me of both. What do you want?
Al-Muallim has asked.
Asked that you perform some menial task in an effort to redeem yourself. So be out with it.
Tell me what you can about the one they call Talal.
It is your duty to locate and assassinate the man, Altair, not mine.
You'd do well to assist me. His death benefits the entire land.
Do you deny his death benefits you as well?
Such things do not concern you.
Your actions very much concern me.
Then don't help me. I'll find him myself.
Wait. It won't do having you stumble about the city like a blind man. Better you know where to begin your search.
I'm listening.
I can think of 3 places. South of here in the markets that line the border between the Muslim and Jewish districts. To the north near the mosque of this district, and east in front of St. Anne's Church, close to the Babariha Gate.
Is that everything?
It's enough to get you started, and more than you deserve. not save him. He's gone mad.
Christina? Scratch the window. I know what to. Okay. I guess it got stuck. Like, mine gets stuck.
Oh, the
too.
dead bolt?
Yeah.
It's a plastic dead. Oh, Anthony's coming by Sunday to install that filter for our water so we don't have to use the water and stuff anymore.
Okay.
We're gonna have him take a look at that dead bolt on our door.
Alright.
Please be more careful next time.
If the guards won't take action, it falls to us to do something.
What you propose is madness.
But necessary. How many more will we allow to go missing before the people take a stand?
It does not affect us.
Not yet. But if we continue to do nothing, it will.
And what do you propose?
I've watched the man. Learned everything there is to know about his operation. It's all here on a map I've made. He inspects his stock every day at the same time.
So we need two more,
Is
or
when
one more
I'll strike.
investigation.
So you have a piece of paper. It won't save you when you're discovered. Won't shield you from their swords and arrows.
If all goes well, it won't come to that. Anyway, it's a risk I'll have to take. Wish me luck, my friend.
Indeed, you'll need it.
Is he blind? He values your life.
Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They
He's
go
going to
against
hurt
the
himself.
will of God.
When he
and
does,
must
I
be
won't
made to
help him.
pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must...
Turn back now.
Leave this place.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Leave, peasant, before I make you. Pay for your sins!
That was easy. Okay, so there's nothing in this area. So it's gotta be in the top right corner somewhere. The top left corner, excuse me.
Please, sir, have any money?
That's sure to leave a mark. Don't do that again. I made myself clear.
Food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Make no mistake. It is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The
I believe it's this guy right there in hair.
destroyed. Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Saladin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. When he does,
Good day, my friend. If there's anything I can help you with,
be
anything at all.
wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere.
Safety and peace, Altair. We live in harsh times, do we not? I am in an ocean of trouble. I had a mission to investigate some strange disappearances in the rich district, and Talal's men saw my face. My status is compromised. Would you be kind enough to eliminate them for me in exchange for the information you seek?
You seem to know exactly what you want. I like that.
Oh, how frightful.
You, sir, you look like you need something.
Come, people. Come see what I've to offer. You won't believe your eyes.
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
How bizarre.
You'll find everything here, my friend. There's nothing I do not have.
Comes the English king and his infidel army.
Listen here, citizen. If you're tired of shopping for
Could you spare a few coins? A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Tired of never finding anything
Please,
useful
can't
at the
you
other
spare
restaurant.
something?
That won't
I'm
happen
poor
here.
and sick and hungry. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins, please? Do you have any money?
Something you'll find it here. Put it on. Good day, my friend.
finest where? Who did this? You seem to know exactly what you want.
I think I've seen everything.
Altair, you're rid of the ones who knew me? Excellent. Here's what I learned about Talal. He's a powerful slaver who occupies an area north of town, near the Barbican. He pays a tribute to the city guards so he can operate in the shadows. But from what you showed me today, I'm sure he will share the same fate as the others. Thank you again, Altair.
Listen here, citizen.
peasant, before I make...
What's he doing that for?
Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our...
Malik.
Come to waste more of my time?
I found Talal. I'm ready to begin my mission.
That is for me to decide.
Very well. Here's what I know. He traffics in human lives, kidnapping Jerusalem citizens and selling them into slavery. His base is a warehouse located inside the Barbican, north of here. As we speak, he prepares a caravan for travel. I'll strike while he's inspecting his stock. If I can avoid his men, Talal himself should prove little challenge.
Little challenge? Listen to you. Such arrogance.
Are we finished? Are you satisfied with what I've learned?
No. But it will have to do. Rest, prepare, cry in the corner. Do whatever it is you do before a mission. Only make sure you do it quietly.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
What is that man thinking? Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave us suffering in their wake. هل تريد قول شيء ما؟ God has expected to hurt himself. Stop this, please! You're hurting me! Don't hurt me, please! We can do whatever we wish. Stop acting like a child. Please, I've done it. Why are you doing this? Be wary, friends! The Shaitan is everywhere! Watching, waiting! He tempts us always! Be strong! Strong like Salahadin!
What now, slaver?
Do not call me that. I only wish to help them. As I myself...
Help me!
You do no kindness
Save me.
imprisoning them like this.
Imprisoning them? I keep them safe, preparing them for the journey that lies ahead.
What journey? It is a life of servitude.
You know nothing. It was folly to even bring you here. To think that you might see and understand.
I understand well enough. Show yourself.
Ah, so you want to see the man who called you here?
You did not call me here. I came on my own.
Did you? Who unbarred the door? Cleared the path? Did you once raise your blade against a single man of mine, huh? No. All this I did for you. Step into the light, then. I will grant you one final favor. Now I stand before you. What is it you desire?
Come down here. Let us settle this with honor.
Why must it always come to violence? It seems I cannot help you, for you do not wish to help yourself. And I cannot allow my work to be threatened. You leave me no choice. You must die. This will teach you not to trust us.
I will end your life.
Kill him already!
You will not get away from me. Kime bu denemek istiyorsun?
What incompetence! What's wrong with you? Keep him away from me!
Oh my goodness.
Kime bu denemek istiyorsun?
You've nowhere to run now. Share your secrets with me.
My part is plain. The Brotherhood is not so weak that my death will stop its work.
What Brotherhood?
Al-Mualim is not the only one with designs upon the Holy Land. And that's all you'll have from me.
Then we are finished. Beg forgiveness from your god.
He's long abandoned us. Long abandoned the men and women I took into my arms.
What do you mean?
Beggars, whores, addicts, lepers. Do they strike you as proper slaves? Unfit for even the most menial tasks? No. I took them not to sell, but to save. And yet you'd kill us all. For no other reason than it was asked of you.
No. You profit from the war. From lives lost and broken.
Yes, you would think that, ignorant as you are. Wall off your mind, eh? They say it's what your kind do best. Do you see the irony in all this? No, not yet, it seems. But you will.
Quickly! Don't let him escape! You've no
aren't you moving?
Don't let him get away! After him, faster! You will not get away from me! Get him! Find out where he went!
I doubt we'll find him here.
He's gone. Altair! Wonderful to see you return to us. And how fared the mission?
The deed is done. Talal is dead.
Oh, I know. In fact, the entire city knows! Have you forgotten the meaning of subtlety?
A skilled assassin ensures his work is noticed by the many.
No! A skilled assassin maintains control of his environment.
We can argue the details all you'd like, Malik. But the fact remains I've accomplished the task set to me by Al-Muallim.
Go then. Return to the old man. Let us see with whom he sides.
You and I are on the same side, Malik.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. Climb tall structures to gain a bird's eye view of your surroundings. Tall buildings can be...
I trust you were successful?
The slave trader is dead.
Yes, the birds brought word to me. War is a dirty business. Labor and soldiers seem to be in short supply. Killing that man has saved countless lives. You've no doubt deprived the Crusaders and Saracens of additional troops. These are dark days, when men's lives are valued in gold, and such small amounts at that.
He saw it differently. Claimed they were not slaves at all, that he was helping them.
Do you know how it is you can tell a man is mad?
They speak to air, claw themselves.
No. They are the ones who speak and act, as if there is nothing wrong.
I don't understand.
Few are the men who would admit to evil. Always rationalized. Always explained.
So he lied?
I was not there. Did not hear his words myself. But yes, if you speak truly, I think he was simply trying to excuse his deeds.
I saw them, though. The men and women who would be slaves. They were a strange sort. Old, mad, sick.
Weak, yes. What better way to make a soldier than to take a broken man and rebuild him? Give him all he's been denied, with the promise of more.
It seems a lot of work.
It is. But what you get in return is loyalty. Knowing what it was they stood to lose, such men would be loath to betray their savior.
An interesting theory.
See? There is still much I can teach you. Everyone deceives. Each other, themselves. Learn to pierce the veil, and know that nothing is true. Go. It is time you continued with your work. Another rank is restored to you, as is a piece of your equipment. We'll speak again when the next has fallen.
We got throwing knives, and we can tackle people.
from someone?
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable. Finish him by breaking his leg.
What would cause him to run like that? Where is he going? He's going like this in trouble.
Prévenez-moi.
All right, man.
Kill him! Kill the assassin! You're
You're gonna lock me in there.
Could you please?
You can use stealth kills to create a distraction by throwing a knife, pushing somebody off a roof, or performing a stealth assassination.
Why don't you come out and play for a bit?
This is an ill omen.
I'm certain nearby. That man just murdered her.
You hear about Elaine?
The archer who guards the eastern wing?
Poor bastard's brother caught an arrow in the throat. Doubt he'll last the night.
How can he continue to work, knowing what's to come?
He visits his brother often, so I cover for him when I can.
You aren't there now?
No. I've family business of my own to attend to.
Then he'd best hope the doctor doesn't learn of his desertion.
He won't. Long as you stay silent.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
Let's just throw a knife into someone on accident.
He should stop acting like a child.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
I didn't know when I push up, it should go down.
Stop. You must not trespass here.
Oh my! What is that man doing?
Be gone.
New coin. Was that absolutely
This'll
necessary?
teach you not to steal. Watch yourself. What is it
Be
now?
more careful, I beg of you.
Move. I will make you
Assassin! Send
So what you got there?
I don't know, I think I hear someone
Man had
calling
no point
about.
to speak of, just some
What's
damn
up,
tube.
Susan?
All I found was a bit of paper with these nonsense scratchings.
Them's not nonsense, but words and letters.
No, we're just
Why's a man
crawling
putting
about.
words and letters in a tube? A waste of tube,
Living in
if
the
you ask me.
darkness. Sometimes I run into a bunch of people and I have to take on half the city.
Like you helped last time. I ain't letting you steal this.
Well, ain't you clever? Have fun with it then.
All right then. Where are you? Assassin! Stop him!
This is something for my. Okay then. I feel like some of these animations weren't in the original game. Because there's a lot of things that I've noticed that are not in the original. At least the one I played that I pre-ordered. I mean, I get it's director's cut, but I don't know what that means.
Ah, Altair. A little bird told me you'd be paying a visit.
Al-Muallim has ordered the
I'm with the
execution
thief,
of Garnier
yeah.
de Naplouse.
The Grand Master of the Knights Hospitalier?
Indeed. And I have already determined when and how to strike.
Share your knowledge with me then.
He lives and works within the Order's hospital, northwest of here. Rumors speak of atrocities committed within its walls. It seems the good doctor enjoys experimenting on innocent citizens. Most of them kidnapped and brought here from Jerusalem.
Clever. By stealing his subjects from another city, he avoids arousing too much suspicion here. But back to the matter at hand. What is your plan?
Gagne keeps mainly to his quarters inside the hospital, though he leaves occasionally to inspect his patients. It's when he makes his rounds that I will strike.
It's clear you've given this some thought. I give you leave to go. Remove this stain from Akka, Altair.
I think she's watching, but I think she fell asleep.
Your realm. Rest here until you're ready to begin your mission.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
How odd.
Is there a reason for his nonsense? Steal in my presence. That will cost you your life.
Please, someone do something.
What the hell is he doing?
Did you see that?
Listen to the fool cry. What are you doing now? Will you be quiet? No one's going to help you.
Good,
Watch
nobody
yourself,
watch where he was
fool.
going.
Oh, here's a way in. We're just gonna get up here. I messaged her in Discord and asked if she didn't get a response. I don't think she's online in Discord. Last time I saw her. The last time I checked Discord anyways. She's at a different place. She's not home. So she only has her tablet. The juice. I don't want to just jump in there or run in there. It seems like that's what I'm gonna have to do. I can do this.
Does he really have a reason for doing that?
You can't even hit a standing target. Come on. That wasn't even funny. It's faster to climb the walls than it is to climb the ladder, so... Alright, I got you. But yeah, it's faster to climb the wall instead of the ladder. It's just the way it is. You never know, you know? Wait, you never know. It's just the way it is.
Enough, my child. I asked you to retrieve the patient, not to kill him. There. Everything will be all right.
No!
Give me your hand.
Don't touch me! Not again!
Cast out this.
In Assassin's Creed it does, because they're built for climbing, not climbing ladders, and he's also missing a finger, so...
You took their souls! I saw! But not mine! No! You'll not have mine!
Take hold of yourself. Do you think this gives me pleasure? Do you think I want to hurt you? But you leave me no choice.
Every kind word matched by the back of his hand. All lies and deception. He won't be content until all bow before him.
You should not have done that. Return him to his quarters. I'll be along once I've tended to the
You
others.
can't keep me here. I'll escape again.
No, you won't. Break his legs, both of them. I'm so sorry, child. Have you people people nothing better to do?
Oh, you see how long that takes? It's just faster to climb normally.
They say you can walk now.
That's his problem, not yours.
Been so long. Almost forgot.
Is there a reason for his nonsense?
Wonderful. I don't understand. Why did you help me?
Because no one else would.
Oh, I didn't kill him. I killed the other one. I need to learn not to push RT with the right trigger and push the shoulder button because it doesn't respond to triggers for some strange reason like it did originally, but
Let go your burden.
I'll rest now, yes. The endless dream calls to me. But before I close my eyes, I must know what will become of my children.
You mean the people made to suffer your cruel experiments? They'll be free now to return to their homes.
Homes? What homes? The sewers? The brothels? The prisons that we dragged them from?
You took these people against their will.
Yes. What little will there was for them to have. Are you really so naive? Do you appease a crying child simply because he wails? But I want to play with fire, Father. What would you say? As you wish. But then you'd answer for his burn.
These are not children, but men and women full grown.
In body, perhaps, but not in mind. Which is the very damage I sought to repair. I admit, without the piece of Eden, which you stole from us, my progress was slowed. But there are herbs, mixtures, and extracts. My guards are proof of this. They were madmen before I found and freed them from the prisons of their own minds. And with my death, madmen they will be again.
You truly believe you were helping them?
It's not what I believe. It's what I know.
that's what he knows. You know, you know, you know? One second.
You can't get away from me!
news, Altair?
Gagne is dead.
Then you should return to Masyaf with news of your victory.
There is something else.
Speak it then, or would you have me read your mind?
What do you think he wanted from these people? That he would keep them and experiment on them as he did?
Yours is not to ask, but act, Altair. It doesn't matter what he did or why. Only that he's dead.
But Gagne seemed to believe he was helping these people.
Is that what you saw?
No. What I saw was not a place of healing, but of pain.
Then why are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Forget I spoke of it.
I already have.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Damn it! What's the problem now?
I'm getting weird temperature readings. I think the Animus is overheating.
Christ, it's always something! How long?
Too soon to tell.
These delays are unacceptable, Miss Stillman. I want progress reports every hour.
It's gonna be a while, Desmond. Why don't you go lie down or something? Get some rest.
Why is he always yelling at you? It's his machine.
His theories. He's not the one who built it.
Who did? You?
No. Abstergo has a team of engineers. Not much they don't have. But I did oversee the assembly. Guess that's why he gets so angry with me.
He's a dick.
He's under a lot of pressure. We all are.
Can't believe you're defending the guy.
Warren saved my life, so if he wants to yell a little, let him.
Okay. Guess I'll just go lay down.
What the hell? Someone's been in here. Looks like some kind of access code.
Yeah, this looks perfectly fine now. Dear Nancy, I'm writing to inquire about the death of a former employee by the name of Layla Morano. I don't know if they were working here at the time. There was actually some kind of accident, apparently some kind of accident, but I'm not able to find any information. So the coroner's office indicated that her file had been sealed. If it was a suicide, why is this information considered so sensitive? Dear Nancy, I am... Wait, that's... Yeah. here. Miss Stillman, I am sorry, but I am not authorized to discuss this employee or the circumstances regarding her departure from the company. And then he responded to them. Wait, this is something different. Nancy, I don't understand why this information is so difficult to access. I've never heard of a company having an ability to clear corners report proprietary information. That's ridiculous. She was my friend. I just want to know what happened to her. Fortunately, I haven't able to respond further to your inquiry. I've CC'd Alan Ricken on this email. Please direct all further questions to him. Thank you. She killed herself, something about a relationship with a kid named Newman. Don't dip your pin in the company ink, now drop it. Oh, we can't go there? Okay.
Rise and shine. We've got quite a day ahead of us.
You're in a good mood this morning.
Miss Stillman has made some modifications to the Animus. You should be able to remain inside even longer now.
And help you with your treasure hunt.
This is serious business, Mr. Miles. I don't think you fully appreciate the work that Abstergo does.
Maybe because I don't actually know what you people do.
We change the world. Every day, in 100 different ways. Did you know that nearly every single breakthrough of the past millennia, be it medical, mechanical, or philosophical, has come from Abstergo or its predecessors?
That's a bold claim, Doc. Think you might be exaggerating a bit?
Not in the slightest. Oh, we certainly don't take the credit. That would arouse far too much suspicion. We choose our beneficiaries with great care.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? It means we're in control.
But how? What makes you guys so special, so smart? That you happen to invent all these things while us mere mortals stumble around like idiots?
To be fair, we don't invent them. We find them.
Find them?
They're gifts, Mr. Miles. From those who came before. We'll have to continue this discussion later. Time's wasting.
Morning, Desmond.
Yeah. Hi.
Use the action view to gather information about your surroundings.
Come in, Altair. You've done well. 3 of the 9 lay dead, and for this you have my thanks. But do not think to rest upon your laurels. Your work has just begun.
I am yours to command, Master.
King Richard, emboldened by his victory at Acre, prepares to move south towards Jerusalem. Saladin is surely aware of this, and so he gathers his men before the broken citadel of Arsuf.
Would you have me kill them both then? End their war before it begins in earnest?
No. To do so would scatter their forces and subject the realm to the bloodlust of 10,000 aimless warriors. It will be many days before they meet, and while they march, they do not fight. You must concern yourself with a more immediate threat. The men who pretend to govern in their absence.
Give me names and I'll give you blood.
So I will. Abun Nukud, the the wealthiest man in Damas, Majduddin, regent of Jerusalem, William of Montferrat, liege lord of Akka.
What are their crimes?
Greed, arrogance, the slaughter of innocents. Walk amongst the people of their cities. You'll learn the secrets of their sins. Do not doubt that these men are obstacles to the peace we seek.
Then they will die.
Another of your items is restored. Take it. See that it is put to good use. Return to me as each man falls, that we might better understand their intentions. And Altair, take care. Your recent work has likely attracted the attention of the city guard. They'll be more suspicious than they've been in the past.
Catch sleds and grab drink.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work, you must be busy. I understand. You must be busy. I understand.
Alright, I'll continue the rest next time I play. So thank you for watching.